Live from the floor of the NYSE, that's a market open.
Welcome to another episode of Trading the Emini S&P 500 futures market. I'm your host Steven. Thank you for watching these videos. So this week is a positive week also. We are closing this week, I believe, with $250 profit. It's very insignificant, roughly 0.8% on total account value. However, you could see we got a little bit unlucky on this first breakout trade. So our profit target, which is indicated by this green trend line, was already approached and hit, and we were not filled. So perfect trade. Unfortunately, as it seems, we are not getting very lucky on some of the trades, so we could not get filled here on 30s. But anyway, we will be taking a few more trades here this week, and I will be trying to quickly review those trades for you. As I said, we are trading a very straightforward approach, trend lines which are drawn pre-opening session high and pre-opening session low, 27.50 or 27.25 in this case, I believe, and also the other on the other side on the low of this pre-opening session, defined from 9:30 backwards in time until market close of the last day. Profit target is normally 3 times the ATR of the first bar, the opening bar. So 3 times the ATR would be roughly, in this case, I would say 4.5 points, or a little bit less, maybe 3 points, 3.5 points. So, for example, here we could still be looking at positions, which we do now. So it's a good position here, 22.30s for short entry. Again, we would like to approach the breakout levels. So this is something we are continuously trading. Therefore, once that happens, a breakout happens, we will switch all our strategy to this breakout strategy, which I told you in the introductory video for this breakout. So if we break out of the range, then we would like to see continuation towards our profit target. If we reverse back into range, we will look at volume and make a trading decision according to the volume that comes into the market. So you can see a few profits taken, but not that significant, more of a break-even trade here. Still, I'm anticipating a short position because we could see much more volume breaking into the range, and that could be seen on this red bar, the long red bar just prior to these few green bars which are forming now. So I told you, when we see more volume breaking back into range, then we should be reversing our position, because I believe initially we did not hit our profit target there, 3 times the ATR on the top breakout, long breakout. Therefore, we still should be looking for long positions, but then again we had more volume. Now we reverse our positions. So let's see what will happen here on these trades. You can see here, unfortunately, oops, this is a negative trade, so this was a bit unfortunate here from 23s. You can still see that account data is not accurately accounted for. I show you that here. Then normally the profit, this is actually our profit curve for the last 2 months roughly, or 3 months almost. Well, it started the 1st of September here, I can see. Let me see. Well, it's 2 months roughly. So we are quite positive on this account here, $6,000 almost, and we have a little bit of a drawdown now. But this $5,000 drawdown, which you can see in account data, is not accounted for properly. So I try to show you here in this one window before, that is only 1,700. But that is blended in very quickly. Here, you can see that here, because we can generate our profits here, and it's 1,700 instead of 5,000. So this account data is not accounted for properly. But just to let you know, I was talking about this previously as well. So let's move forward. We can see one more trade here, I believe. But this should be a break-even trade. It's just something which I anticipated a breakout again. But I take only one position just to see if that would work. But as you can see, the market is reversing back into range again. Therefore, it's good to not take full position at this point. All right. I think I still leave this position open here for a long time because I could not exit this on the right price. But just one contract. More of a swing trade probably. All right, so anyway, I think we can move forward from here. This seems to be rather a long session. So we successfully closed this one contract because we kept this open for the night session. It's 27.50 the price, the entry price, and the market reversed to that level. It was more of a swing trade, I believe. That's why I take shorter positions. But I think I exited this trade break even and not taking any profits on this trade. But now you can see we are already 10 points higher than this initial entry. So it was a good trade, a good trading idea. However, the immediate reversal from that level negative was a bit surprising for me. Therefore I exited, break even. All right. So this is the 18th of October 2016. This should be Wednesday. Maybe Tuesday. Let me just confirm. Yeah, it's actually Tuesday. So same thing here. We draw our trend lines, 39.75, and we are in a break-even trade at the moment, because we pushed positive, and I take a few profits because we were starting quite rough on that first day. But our profit target should have been 31s in this case. A bit more of a distance. Let's see if this trade runs positive here. But it's a very bad entry because we are so close to our initial trend line here, 31's trend line. So this is something we should normally not be doing at this point, because we already almost hit our profit target. Therefore, entering this market at this level is a bit inferior. So that's why I exited, I believe. It's also an interesting day. So the market opens at 9:30 and it opened exactly at 36.75 and the reverses back into range. So a bit of a difficult position to trade for a breakout. So I rather trade this short at this point because we opened on the breakout level. That is normally what I do if we see a close on open on the breakout level exactly. We should be rather reversing our position, not towards the breakout, but rather into range. We can then look again at breakouts later, but our profit target here should be roughly 32.50s in this case. So now we are in 5 contracts at this point. That's indicated by the number 5 just next to the price, and it's in red color, so we are in short positions. I'm really anticipating this reversal here. You can see I placed my stop directly at the breakout level, because if we approach this a second time, the risk of it pushing through is a bit greater than the actual reversal back into range. So this is a good trade now. We are positive. We almost made $900 profit on this trade. But yet again, we hit our profit target, 32.75, and we were not filled. Again, a little bit unfortunate. Same situation like Monday. So we hit our profit targets, and then we should think about stopping to trade on this day because we already made a successful approach. Similar thing will happen here, I believe. We cannot take full profits here. We take our 1 or 2 contracts only, but let's see. Yeah, you could see that here we only got filled on 2 contracts. 3. So now I'm trying to push in my profit target a little bit because the reversal seems to be very likely off of this trend line. So again, a fierce push up back to our break-even level. So we have no option. We can only exit this market break-even at this point. So this is a break-even trade also because we have a very short bar moving towards the intraday session. So this counts as a doji for me as well. Now we approach the trend line a second time, so a breakout could be anticipated. It's a good level, 35.50s is a good entry. And we try again here for an improved exit. So this was a very good trading day. We took profits 2 times, even though the first one we should have taken profits a bit earlier on the first trade, and we were only filled on 2 contracts or 3. That was not sufficient to make enough profits. Yet the second trade was quite nice. But you can see the account data is not accurate, right? Showing us $3,000 profit. That should not have been correct. It should be less. It should be 1,250 roughly for this day. But I will show you at the end of this week always the trading result, the trade performance, and that is very accurate for the account. So here again, we try short positions towards the breakout. I think I closed the positions here again because I was not 100% sure. Maybe we should have stayed in this. It was a very nice trade. But from here we should be looking at short positions. Normally. Profit target is again 3 times the ATR. So in this case it's roughly 3 points again. However, now we have a reversal immediately back into range. So we should be reversing our positions. That's what I talked about before as well. Second rule, I believe. First rule is breakout towards ATR. Second one is reversal back into range immediately. Third one is reversal back into range, showing us either higher or lower volume. So it's a good trade also. Profit target is roughly 38. Let's see. Very nice. So achieved also the profit target here for this day. We have quite a few good trades. If we would have been able to take a few more profits on Monday and on this Wednesday, then we should have been resulting in a way better result here, around $1,500 profit for this week. But this is how it goes. We are not filled always on our prices. Even though this market is very liquid, if we just hit a price once, normally we are not filled. Okay, this is Friday, 21st of October 2016. Let's not make it much longer. We will just be trying to cut this short. It's a good trade also here from the open. But you can see the market wants to push through this breakout level, I think. Even though we entered a long position. So this is also what I'm doing. I have my signals. So sometimes I have signals very near to the trend line. You could see that in the past. And it's very difficult for me to make a decision in which direction to trade, because normally the market wants to approach the breakout. Therefore, we should be rather trying to trade in breakout direction instead of trading a long position here. But still, we are 1 point away from this breakout, 1.5 points. So not so easy to estimate. So I should be looking at short positions from this level here. I'm just trying to get improved entries, therefore I exited one more time. I can try that, because I'm still trading my 5 contracts, roughly. Again, a very solid trade, $400. But then we can't take profits, it's a break-even trade. Still, though, the direction is short because we didn't see more volume pushing back into range, and we already approached our breakout level, 23s. Again, $375 profitable on this trade, but a break-even trade by now. Yeah, the market gives us always good profits, and we are in a lot of positive trades, but it also seems to be reversing a lot on us, giving us these break-even trades. So you have to think what you're going to do in these situations. Normally, I would be exiting because I feel that the market, if it reverses, has a larger likelihood of pushing in the other direction. So for example, here I had a break-even trade, and I have another break-even trade here. So I believe, see, now you can see that the market is pushing up instead of pushing down. So the likelihood of it reversing to the other direction is much greater than it pushing to, not much greater, but at least I would say 60%, and that already is significant. So you could also be trading that, probably. This is something we will look at later, where we can, because if we have one strategy, one set of rules, we always can apply more rules on top of this, finding new entry points for us. All right. So it's a bit of a fumbling around here. This market is very sideways, not very easy to trade. This should be the intraday session breakout level. So this is something I didn't talk so much about in the recent past because we were okay with our pre-opening session, but the same is true from 9:30 to 10:30 US Eastern. So the first hour of the session could also define some range, similar range to what we have been doing before. So here in this case, the high is 29, and we could be trading this again for 3 times the ATR or a little bit more even. Let's see what will happen to this. So this is a very bad entry, very late, 29.75, very late. Same rules will apply for these breakouts. So now we should be positive, trading positive here from 28.75. But we should not have entered at 29.75. 28.75 should have been a perfect entry for this trade, because we closed on the trend line, therefore we reversed our position. Another break-even trade. So many. Anyway, good. Perfect. So this week is over. It comes to an end. It was not the greatest of weeks, but we still could trade with a small profit. I will show you that here on this chart right now. So we are at $232.45 profit on this week. Last week was only $100. So 1% in 2 weeks. That is not very significant. Probably we should have ended way higher than this because we were not filled on many of our positions. We had many break-even trades again. And going forward, we might want to improve a bit on this, but I'm very happy with this trading result for this week, recovering from a very bad opening trade on Monday. So everything seems to be still in order. I thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you here soon and have a good trading week next week. This should be the 22nd. And I wanted to also upload a video for you, giving you a little bit more insights into the strategy so you can apply it by yourself. Please go ahead and do that. Install your demo account and try to trade this strategy alongside with me and with us, and share your trading results and try to make it as consistent as possible. Build up confidence on your account, and then you can take it forward from there. But thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Take care. Bye-bye.